I determined that it was good enough, people. And yeah, today I wanted to bring you out to my beautiful home, and I think it's the most beautiful place in the entire world. And yeah, well, I mean, I've seen some beautiful places, but I mean, there's something about being here, specifically on this cliff, that it just makes me feel so alive and connected. Today's Manifest Monday is just about that, life and connection to life, intuition, if you will. I am a very intuitive person, and I'm constantly trying to grow and just manifest my intuition to be bigger and better than it was the day before, even the minute before. And something that helps me is being out in nature. I don't know, my connection to feeling, to empathy is 100% connected to the nature that's around me. I feel strongest in my element when I'm in the nature, the nature, and specifically by the ocean. My whole life I've been blessed to be near the largest body of water on the planet, and I mean, just take a look behind me. I love it so much. And if you're unable to get out into nature today, hopefully you can enjoy a little bit of my home brought to you through this video. So, getting into what I'm talking about. Sorry, I'm still new here. I see intuition primarily, like as it's played out throughout my life, as this kind of grounding central feeling, really just right here in my core, like right under my rib cage where there's like a little dip. There's always been a strong gravitational pull there whenever I need to reference my intuition. And this morning I woke up and I felt that, and so I thought, let me come out here. The thunderstorms just happened all over California, and so the ocean is alive. She is ready. She's like, let's go. If you don't know, the ocean has a huge role in controlling the weather, so that's why I felt like, okay, I need to get up and go and see her, because this thunderstorm just happened. There must be so much energy in the ocean right now. There's so much life beneath it that we just don't know. And I think my intuition is really attracted to that, because I do know there is life there, but I can't see it. And intuition to me really is about that belief in the things that you can't see, just those kind of things you know and you trust. And I think a lot of the time, especially in this world, one of the hardest things that people face is trusting themselves, trusting their experiences. And a lot of times that can really save you. A lot of trauma, a lot of heartache, maybe just a bad decision when you trust your intuition. So just to clarify, because I'm just saying, I'm like having my free train of thought, but you might not know like how I make connections to everything. I do consider empathy as a form of intuition, so that's how I'm like categorizing it. And I do consider intuition as a form of connection to life, and that's what I kind of mean when I'm talking about having intuition in nature, because I mean the largest living organism on this planet is the planet, and that's where I feel all of these energies. Intuition to me is the connection to life in the form of transferred energy. And yeah, that's my like connection. Get connected for free. Like I said, I'm kind of on a journey right now of strengthening this intuition. I feel like when I was a child, it was, oh my gosh, magnificent, as many things are when we're children. Our abilities to like sense others' feelings, our ability to kind of know when we've done something wrong or right is, wow, children just know things, okay? And I feel like that is where my core intuition manifested when I was a child, but as I've grown older and I've, had the impact of society, as we all have, just kind of telling me not to trust myself, gaslighting, I've grown further from the intuition that I used to hold. And seriously, like, I would even go as far as to say that a lot of people in my family just have like this strong intuition, like we always have. And part of my journey in like returning to that sense of just knowing is returning back to my childhood, my childlike state, and going and doing things like just sitting out in the sun, which is something that I always loved to do as a child, that I've been missing as an adult, because we feel like we maybe don't have time as adults to do the things that are really simple, like going out and getting some sun. And I think that this week my goal really is to just re-manifest that focus in doing those kind of more frivolous and childlike things that bring me closer to my intuition. So I hope that this week is going to kick off wonderfully for everyone. Happy Monday. And I hope that throughout the week you can find little ways in your routine to just do something that makes you happy. Do something that you used to like to do as a child, whether it's going out to sit in the sun, kicking a soccer ball around, reading a little chapter of a book. Just find something that brings you closer to your core. And yeah, I hope that this video was just a little reminder of that, and that this week we can manifest our intuition. Okay, side note, right now I'm transferring energy. Oh wait, I'm not transferring energy. I'm receiving transferred energy. I could transfer energy, like, we don't know. I haven't like built up that part of myself yet, But right now I'm experiencing water, air, earth, and fire.
Earth, fire, air.
And I do feel the energies from all of these things. I think that we all have the capacity to do that. It just depends, the intensity depends on how honed in we are to it and how aware we are about cultivating those abilities. And, I believe that we can feel the connection to these things truly because it's in us. We are made of these elements. Our blood is iron. That's an earthly material. We need oxygen in us. Our body functions off of oxygen, as well as water and fire. Considering electrons, everything in our neurological pathway is electricity, energy firing itself to help us function and live. And I believe we are truly connected to these elements because of how they are components of ourselves. So you all want to stream Avatar: The Last Airbender, but you are the avatar. I mean, I don't know if you're the last airbender, but you are an avatar. And we just need to take a little bit of note from Aang and practice our skills, strengthen them, and see what happens.